Hi guys, so this is the Register Adventure sign up page. This is pretty much the backend stuff. I have recorded a front end version of this if you would like to check the other video, but this is how we're going to start. So as you can see, we have a style sheet that's a sign up page style sheet that's connected to this document here. So whatever elements I include here, all the designing will come from here. If I scroll down, you will see the navigation bar. This is where users can click on each of the navigation links just to visit the other pages. I have mentioned about how I designed it, and all this has been listed and described here, and you can also view my other videos. As you go down, you will be introduced to a big sign up form. This will include your first name, which is a text field, a last name, which is a text field, an email address, which is an email field, a phone number will have a number field, a password will have a password field, the retype password will also have the password field, as these two are both passwords. Our terms and conditions, so T's and C's, as shown here, will have a checkbox field. I have decided to make the terms and conditions specifically bold so that users can see it properly and they are aware that they have to look at this. Another checkbox has been added for would you like to see personalized marketing communication by email? This is not required, but if they do want to have the personalized marketing communications, they can simply click that checkbox. So the first name, last name, email address, they are all required. The phone number, password, retype password are all required as well, because this is all the key information that we need from our users, which we will store in our database. In addition, with the two checkboxes, the terms and conditions checkboxes is required. This is because we want them to read our rules and regulations that we have laid out so they can abide and follow this. However, the second checkbox isn't required as this is optional. If I go to this CSS style sheet, this is pretty much how I've displayed it. So the background of the box, taking away all the elements, all the input fields, this is how it looks like. The width and height simply just shows how big the box is. Yeah, so going back, sorry, it will have a background color of a creamish peach. All the items will be aligned in the center, so this will be the input fields. The text fields will be in the center. Alongside with the margin on the top, left, right, and bottom, it will be pushed away 100 pixels. But for the margin left and right specifically, it will be pushed 450 pixels away from the left, 250 pixels away from the right. Also with the border, it will be solid with a radius of 50 pixels to have some edges and a thickness of 2 px. As you scroll down through the form, as I mentioned, the items will be aligned in the center. The items will be aligned in the center as well as the text. The margin top will be 50 pixels, margin left 250 pixels, and the width and height are equally 500 pixels. With the input field, this is where users input the information. I have specified a width of 500 pixels just so the information that they enter in, they can see what they are entering in. The padding will be 12 pixels to 20 pixels, margin 12 of 8 pixels, margin top of 8 pixels, so that the text doesn't look tight with each other. Alongside with the display inline block, this just means it will be horizontal but stacked on top of each other with a bit of gap that comes from the margin top 50 pixels. The text color is simply black, border simply solid with a 1 pixel thickness. Border color is also black. Border radius will have an edge of 10 pixels, and so on. With the sign up button, it's simply what you have seen with other pages. A background color of green, border color of green. This is so that it can contrast with the background, and that's pretty much it. In addition to that, the padding that you can see here, that's just so it can give a bit more space for the text, so everything doesn't look tight and packed and jammed. With the text decoration being none, that just leaves the text how it's supposed to be and doesn't add any other additional designs. And last but not least, with the cursor pointer, this just simply changes how the cursor will look like. So instead of being like this, it can look like a small hand. And that's all that. Thank you.